Good morning. It is 3 days post-op after my duodenal switch revision, going from the sleeve to the full duodenal switch. Um, this is Matt coming at you live. Well, not live. I guess if you're watching this later, it's not live. Anyway, haven't really had time to get on the phone and vlog. Actually, I've been on my electronics a ton, but had the family around a lot. Obviously, they're taking care of me, so it's been nice. Um, but things are going pretty well. Uh, First on the weight. The morning, I think I mentioned the morning of surgery, I weighed in at 326. When I got home from the hospital, I think it was later that day, or maybe the next morning, got on the scale the next morning, I was 330. So 4 pounds of fluid gain. So that's to be expected. I looked back when I had my sleeve surgery, and I had gained. Well, I don't know how much I gained, but I just know that I was, because I'd gone to Mexico. I wasn't able to get on a scale, my scale, and it took me about 5 days to see a drop off where I'd gotten down past where I was the day of surgery. So that's kind of what I'm expecting right now. Recovery's gone pretty well so far. When I woke up in the surgical center, went in for surgery at 8:30 in the morning, was in the OR by 10, and great staff, great facility. Everything went super well. Just always amazes me how you can lay down on that table and like 1 minute you're talking to the anesthesiologist, the next thing you know you're waking up in the recovery room. So modern medicine for you. When I came out of recovery, it was really hard to wake up. I don't know if they how they dosed me or whatever, but I just would wake up for a few seconds and fall back asleep. So I took my sweet time getting to that point. Tried to get up and go to the bathroom and stuff, and I was way dizzy and nauseous. So I'm like, nope, sitting back down. So it took me a little while. So I think I probably spent a good 4 hours in recovery solid. I don't think I left there till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But I just remember waking up feeling like I'd done about a million crunches. My abdomen, wasn't in bad pain, but it was just sore. I could tell I was sore. They poked me with 5 holes. So yeah, 5 different holes to do the laparoscopic surgery. Doctor said everything went fine. Everything looked good. My follow-up appointment with him isn't for another week and a half, and he stapled me shut except for the one incision which had the drain in it. My wife pulled the drain out the day after. It wasn't taking on a lot of fluid. We noticed that when we finally pulled it out, it had clotted, and so maybe that's why I didn't get more fluid off. But talked about it with the nurse on the phone yesterday, and she said it's probably fine, as long as we weren't seeing any funky colored, anything yellow or green or anything like that. Everything looked fine, so I think I'm okay. Still, like I said, kind of bloated, kind of feeling squishy. But other than that, I feel pretty good. I've been sleeping on the couch the last couple nights because to fully lay down horizontal is not good. It's just too much pressure on my abdomen, so I'm foregoing that. But got out yesterday for a couple of hours, went and did a little bit of shopping with my daughter, and that was good. And eating wise, I can tolerate everything's gone down and stayed down. I haven't had to throw up, which is great. I think that the recovery from this is obviously a little different because we're not messing with the stomach. Stomach's a lot more sensitive as it sees the food first. My stomach's still intact and is what it is. So anyway, what have I been eating? So I had yesterday, like for instance, yesterday I had cream of wheat with almond milk. That went down just fine. I've been drinking protein shakes. I think even the first day home on Thursday, I think I had 3 protein shakes that day. So those are able to go down. I do feel a little bit crampy. And then yesterday I also had, well, on Thursday I also had I took some bean with bacon soup and I pureed it and had that. And I think that caused me to be a little bit gassy. And then on Friday I had some vegetable beef stew, some chunky old fashioned vegetable beef stew. Pureed that, ate, and then had that as well. And man, I had some bad gas last night. So I've been trying to figure out what it is I'm going to be able to eat on this diet because I'm wondering if everything's going to make me gassy. Who knows, right? So been looking into my doctor suggested Devrom, DEVROM, as a deodorizer. It's called the flatulence deodorizer. So he takes those and recommends those. You can buy them on Amazon. So I'll look into that. Uh, but like I said, I'm 3 days out now. So today's Saturday. I had the surgery on Wednesday. My gut is not as nearly as sore, and I haven't had a problem with nausea. They put one of those little patches behind my ear for nausea. I guess that took care of it because they prescribed me like 3 different medications for nausea. I took like one once, one or two of the pills, and that's all I've taken, and I really haven't felt nauseous, which has been great. Uh, they also prescribed me a painkiller, and mostly I haven't had to take those. I take like one at night just so I can sleep comfortably, but I think maybe after tonight I probably won't even take those anymore. So all in all, pretty good. I've got to start on a blood thinner. I've got to start on Eliquis today, so I probably ought to go take that right now. They want me to run a full gamut of blood thinners for a month just so I don't have issues with clots because I've had that before and it's not fun. So that's kind of where I'm at. Getting a little bit stir crazy. You can only watch so much TV and you can only do so much on your iPad or your phone or social media or whatever. I kind of want to get active and get doing things, but I know I need to let my body heal as well. So I might try and go it's raining outside today. I might try and go take a walk at a local indoor track, just walk around the track 3 or 4 times and just get my blood moving. Other than that, though, I feel really good, and we'll see how we go from here. But that's my biggest concern right now is what am I going to eat? I want to be able to eat the right things, so I'm going to cut back on the the pureed soups for the moment, and I'm just going to kind of focus in on the broths for right now. Go back to kind of what my stomach was used to. I also introduced sugar-free pudding and some sugar-free. I've had sugar-free pudding, sugar-free popsicles, sugar-free fudgesicle, and so yeah, those are kind of what my diet's consisted of, and that's good. It's keeping me alive for the moment, so it'll be a little bit of a dance, but it still not weighs on me, but I really sit and think about, okay, I've got to get this right. I've got to get this to the point where I don't want to screw this up again, or I want to give it the best chance possible to work. I think it'll help with no. I can't imagine that they say that the starchy things aren't good for you. Everybody says that pasta will make you extremely gassy with a duodenal switch. So I'm going to try and avoid those things as best I can. It's hard though. My stomach, like I said, my stomach feels good, and so right now I think I could go eat, I don't know, a soda cracker, and as long as I chewed it up well, it'll probably go through me just fine. But I don't know what it's going to do once it hits my intestines. So that's a problem. But I'm just going to let my new plumbing heal, and hopefully everything will go well. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'll check back in a few days. Peace out.